Good morning, students. This is Professor Kiran Poddar, Angadi Institute of Technology and Management, Belagavi. In this session, we are going to discuss how to obtain the inverse Laplace transform by completing the square of the given example. For this, what we need is a basic for property which we have already discussed. What that property says: if Laplace transform of f of t is equal to f bar of s, then Laplace transform of e raised to at into f of t is equal to f bar of s minus a. Then if you consider this result, then we can say that Laplace inverse of f bar of s will be equal to f of t. Fine. Therefore, what happens? Laplace inverse of f bar of s minus a, if you consider, that will be equal to e raised to at into f of t. Therefore, Laplace inverse of f bar of s minus a will be equal to e raised to at, but f of t is nothing but Laplace inverse of f bar of s. Laplace inverse of f bar of s. Okay, so this is the result which we are going to use to obtain the result. And in this case, usually what happens, we need to understand few steps how to solve the examples. For that, what I do, I'll take it as a note where the first term, what we do is assume if the given term is something like f bar of s is equal to pi of s divided by ps square plus qs plus r, means it is a quadratic equation. In this case, what we do, very first, there are two steps. One, first we represent ps square plus qs plus r into in the form of s minus a the whole square plus or minus b square. In this format, not equal to means in this format we take. So what it happens here? This quadratic equation will be taken in this format, which says s minus a the whole square, something like this, plus or minus b square. And this remaining, the numerator, first we deal with the denominator, where the quadratic equation will be given. That quadratic equation will be written in this format. And where the numerator is concerned, which is nothing but pi of s, this pi of s will be reduced to s minus a pattern. Means we can see in both numerator and denominator the similar term we are going to get, that is s minus a. Then second, what we do, secondly, we use this result, means we apply this result, that is Laplace inverse of f bar of s minus a, which will be equal to e raised to at into Laplace inverse of f bar of s. This result we are going to use. In third stage, what we do, if f bar of s is equal to pi of s divided by xi of s minus a, means you can see the denominator comes with s minus a, where the numerator comes with s. Therefore, what we do, we replace s minus a by s. Okay, then we apply Laplace transform or inverse Laplace transform. This is the condition. 3 steps you can remember. First, the denominator will be dealt with this pattern, the numerator will be converted with this pattern, then we are going to apply this result on both sides. Then after that, this pattern will be something like this, where the denominator, if it is having s minus a, then numerator will also be denominator will be replaced by s. So let us take one example to understand this concept. So the example says, find the inverse Laplace transform of s plus 5 divided by s square minus 6s plus 13. 6s plus 13. Okay. Then what solution says? The solution says, you please compare this result with the given result. What it says, the given result is something like pi of s divided by this quadratic equation. This is also something like that only. So here we have to consider first one result is pi of s and the other result as quadratic equation. Means very first what I do, this will be treated as a bar of s. Okay. Apply Laplace inverse on both sides. Then we'll take let a bar of s is equal to s plus 5 divided by s square minus 6s plus 13 plus 13. Then apply Laplace inverse on both sides. Then Laplace inverse of f bar of s. Laplace inverse of f bar of s is equal to Laplace inverse of s plus 5 divided by s square minus 6s plus 13. Further, it will be equal to Laplace inverse of s plus 5 divided by this s square plus 6s plus 13. How it should be taken? It should be taken something like s minus a the whole square plus or minus b square pattern. Means here if I see s square minus, means it is something like a minus b whole square pattern, correct? So 6 means here what I need is 9. So this will be taken as s square minus 6s plus 9, remaining is 4. Fine, remaining is 4. Therefore, this will be considered as Laplace inverse of s plus 5 divided by this s square minus 6x plus 9 can be taken as s minus 3 the whole square. Okay, plus this 4 can be taken as 2 square. Now it comes as s minus a whole square plus or minus b square. Therefore, this is equal to Laplace inverse of here it is s minus 3. So I'll split this 5 into something like 3 plus whatever it is. Then it becomes I need s minus 3. So I'll be adding and subtracting 3. Okay, divided by s minus 3 the whole square plus 2 square. Okay, this is equal to further Laplace inverse of s minus 3 will make a group. Then 3 plus it is 8 divided by s minus 3 the whole square plus 2 square, or else you can take 4 only, no problem. Then here just to compare, a is equal to 3 means what to do now? Replace s minus 3 by s. Okay, what to do? S minus 3 will be replaced by s wherever it is available. But when we replace s minus 3 by s, you can check it out with this result. When the main term, when it is being replaced by s minus this, then automatically what happens? Exponential term will be multiplied. Immediately exponential term will be, see you can how we can write this result. So Laplace inverse of f bar of s is equal to this result. You can see Laplace inverse of, here this everything is there. In this we are going to replace s minus 3 by s. As soon as I replace this result by s, okay, immediately outside exponential term will be added. What is that exponential term? In this case, a is equal to what? 3. Therefore, it is e raised to 3t. Understood? E raised to 3t. E raised to 3t into whatever it is, s minus 3 is being replaced by s, then plus 8 divided by s square plus 4. Fine, s square plus 4. Then we'll take first term by denominator plus second term by denominator. Then it is e raised to 3t into Laplace inverse of s divided by s square plus 4 plus Laplace inverse of 8 I'll be taking out, then Laplace inverse of 1 divided by s square plus 4. Fine. Therefore, overall Laplace inverse of s plus 5 divided by s square minus 6s plus 13 is equal to e raised to 3t into what it represents, Laplace inverse of s divided by s square plus 4. S divided by means cos, plus means trigonometric. 4 is nothing but 2 square, so it is 2 into t. Similarly, here 2 is required here, so I'll be taking divided